Hey guys, it's Joe, and in this video I'm going to show you my top 5 most underrated plugins and honestly most overlooked plugins in Logic. These don't tend to get a lot of love, and certainly for the first couple, these are the first that will get replaced when buying new fancier plugins. I've done videos for most of these, so I'll also link all the relevant videos. First up, we have the Overdrive plugin. This is a really great plugin and it can add a lot of tone and life to a lot of sounds. I like to use it on hi-hats to help them stand out a bit more in the mix, as well as using it on some leads and some bass just to give it a bit of bite if they're lacking the power that I want them to have. So you can hear there it's a lot brighter, and now let's just have a listen to it in the mix. Second is the Exciter. I love this plugin. I use this in most of my mixes now, and it's fantastic for adding that sparkle and shimmer to sounds that are just lacking some of that high end. Using this on synths, guitars and vocals is great, however it works on most higher frequency sounds to help give them some colour, so do try a few out. Third is the Logic stock compression. This is definitely the most mundane on the list, but one of the most overlooked. I've worked with so many people who just disregard the Logic compressors completely. Don't get me wrong, there are better ones. I'm not going to sit here and tell you that the Logic compressor is better than any of the Wave CLA compressors, but they are still good compressors. There's a lot of possibilities as you actually have 7 compressors right here, and they all work well on different things, so they're really worth getting to know. They also work really well for sidechaining and parallel compression, which is always really useful too. Of course, I'm not going to sit here and demonstrate each, that would take ages, but again, I've done videos on all of these, or almost all, so please do have a look. Fourth is Fat Effects. This is actually quite easy to forget as it's certainly more of a creative plugin opposed to a mixing plugin. However, there's a lot of fun to be had. Let's have a listen to some of these presets on some drums, just with and without to compare. So as I said, of course it's more of like a creative plugin, as you can create some very interesting sweeps, but it's also a good way to beef up your drums too. Let's have a listen to some of these synth presets as well. There are so many possibilities here, especially when you consider applying automation on top of all these sounds. It can be lots of fun and you can get some really cool results, so do have a look. Lastly, we have the Arpeggiator, which is a MIDI plugin that you can find over here. Again, I love this plugin and it's used to create arpeggios out of your MIDI score. So I've just put in some basic chords down here that we'll apply this to, and it will turn them all into an arpeggio. And for those that don't know, an arpeggio is basically a broken chord, so it plays all the notes separately. Let's have a look. I do often just create my own arpeggios as it has a bit more freedom when you do it that way. However, this is still a lot of fun and can inspire ideas that I wouldn't necessarily be able to create on my own, and it's very quick. I found that all of these plugins are either very quickly to be replaced or just not used at all. However, I believe they're very, very good and can be used extensively and creatively. I hope you found this video useful, and if you have any questions, please leave a comment or contact me via my website. Thanks a lot for watching. Cheers.